Guys, when I tell you that there is no friendship in polygamy, always agree with me because that is what it is. Whether you believe it or not, that is what it is. Remember when Ebony came back from UK for her child dedication? For her child welcoming back into the palace and dedication, because she went for dedication in church, even though she believes in water. We are expecting to see her go and dedicate the child in the water, but we saw her going to different churches for dedication, and I was like, is she confused or what? Anyways, if you guys remember that period, you find out that the kind of friendship between Igbi and Ebony is something that a lot of people were worried about. They were like, what kind of friendship is this? Even to the point that Igbi was carrying the baby everywhere. Ebony was carrying her, that thing that used to make noise. Anyways, a lot of people were like, this kind of friendship, is it for real? Or is it just for them to team up and fight against Queen Naomi's return? Because we all know that there is no friendship in polygamy. Whenever you see this kind of friendship, just know that they are ganging up for a reason. And when that reason is achieved, they are going to split into what they really are. So why am I saying all of this? They said Ebony have come to defame Igbi before Kabiyesi. Remember they said when this issue of taking Dr. Lizzy's picture to a shrine, cutting her clothes and hanging it up on a particular shrine, when that story was making rounds on social media, at the end of the day, they said when those guys involved were arrested, and at some point while they were confessing, they confessed that Igbi is the one that sent them. So, and this has happened over and over again, Igbi doing one thing or the other against Dr. Elizabeth having a child and all of that. And at the end of the day, we have not heard what the Kabiyesi did about it. So when Dr. Lizzy find out about this last one, they said Dr. Lizzy became so frightened that she threatened to leave the palace since Kabiyesi cannot protect her. The Kabiyesi felt so bad upon hearing that, such that the Kabiyesi told her that he can protect her, that she just need to give him time and all of that. So when Dr. Lizzy was serious about leaving the palace, they said it was midnight. Kabiyesi and Queen Naomi was Kabiyesi and Dr. Lizzy was outside the garden. They said there is a garden in the palace close to Kabiyesi's chamber. So Dr. Lizzy and Kabiyesi was there talking and discussing, and they were even talking about this issue of what Igbi is doing in the palace. And the Kabiyesi was consoling Dr. Lizzy, telling Dr. Lizzy that the gods will take care of Igbi's case in due time. In due time, when age is no longer on their side. Dr. Lizzy is not 20, neither is she 30. She's around 30 something, getting to 40 right now, if all the information we are hearing is the truth. So why would they leave it to the gods? If the gods decide to fight in the next 20 years, is it not going to affect Dr. Lizzy drastically? So they said while they were talking about that, Kabiyesi was begging Dr. Lizzy to please stay back, that Dr. Lizzy is his backbone. There is no how he's going to lose Dr. Lizzy, not now. So even Queen Naomi will not be proud of that decision of hers. That is what the Kabiyesi was telling Dr. Lizzy. So while they are talking about it, they did not know that Ebony was just around the corner. After listening to what they were talking, look at what the queen is doing. A queen that's supposed to be in her chamber, sleeping at that time of the night, because they said it was around midnight almost. So Ebony came out and greeted Kabiyesi. Kabiyesi answered her according to what we are hearing. And the Kabiyesi was surprised to see her outside by that time of the night, asking her, what is it? Then they said Ebony told Kabiyesi that she have gone to check on to his chamber, and they said he is in the garden with Dr. Lizzy. And they said Ebony told Dr. Lizzy that she heard what happened, though, that she is so sorry for all this thing that is happening. Oh. But thank God, at least nobody involved her name this time. You know that the enemies like to call her name in matters like this, that. But you see that Igbi is not a good person. That even she self, she knows the kind of spiritual battle that she fought while she was pregnant with her baby. That she knows how important it is for you to have a child now. And this Igbi, because she have looked at herself and it was looking like she will no longer have her own child. That is why she is fighting everyone who have a child. That is the same thing she did to Oletik. While Oletik was in the palace, the Oletik complained of several miscarriages and all of. They say why she was saying all of that about Igbi, Kabiyesi was looking at her like, what is she saying? Is she even better than Igbi? They say why Ebony was going on and on, saying all manner of things against the same Igbi who have turned out to be her best friend of late, or because they don't want Naomi to return. They say at that point, Kabiyesi could no longer hold it. They say Kabiyesi told her to shut up. Kabiyesi asked her, are you even better than Igbi? That all of you are the same. Is it because they mentioned Igbi's name? Haven't you done some things that are worse than what Igbi is doing already? That all of you are the same. That you, Igbi, all of you, there is no difference between the two of you, that you are the same. That anybody listening to the way you are talking right now, they will be thinking that you are a better person, that you are not. They say at that point, Igbi felt so betrayed and humiliated the way the Kabiyesi shunned her. They said at that point, she started crying, telling Kabiyesi that Kabiyesi is now seeing her as an enemy, all because of Queen Naomi. That the only thing she was doing is just to protect her, that she have been there, showing Kabiyesi love all this while, but Kabiyesi don't want to see her love. The Kabiyesi don't want to see what she felt for him. Because he was busy loving Queen Naomi. That is why Kabiyesi now see her as an enemy, that she's not Kabiyesi's enemy. She's nobody's enemy. She's only trying to make the king see her and love her the way she loved the king. At that point, the Kabiyesi asked her to leave this place at once, that nobody invited her, and let this be the first and last that she will interrupt any discussion that he is having with anyone. They said the way Kabiyesi shunned her and warned her never to interrupt again and asked her to leave. They said she was living in tears, and I was like, at this point, Kabiyesi already know what is happening. Yes, even though sometimes you still see them outside, they said Kabiyesi is no longer happy with them. And you know that when a man is no longer happy with you, any little thing you do will just piss her off. But come to think of it, I thought Igbi is Ebony's friend. If this information is true, why would she be talking about Igbi like this? Anyways, God will use themselves to open their nyash, one after the other. Anyway, guys, that is what we are hearing. But I want to remind you that these are all alleged, unverified information making rounds on social media and shouldn't be seen as facts unless you verify them, okay? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and share this video. I love you guys. Bye. See you.